Okay, apologies for the very delayed stream today. There was things that was happening that needed my attention. So finally, this is it. We're finally about to be done with this. So this stream should probably take me at least 15 minutes. We're gonna be doing 15-20 minutes. We're gonna be doing just the conclusion. Then I'll do something a little bit different today. I'll see if I can actually just like record myself talking. I'll try to dub it while on stream, but I don't know. My voice isn't that like fucked today, so I think I might be able to do it. But this is 8 pages, so let me just read this over again one more time. But I think we should be good to go. Okay, so we'll be using a quote from Veronica Wolf. So just stand by. Already have it on my phone. Okay, let's write this conclusion and finally be done with this. And again, this took longer than it probably should have, but oh, fuck. Yeah, this took way longer than it probably should have. Really, really long. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to go with this? All right. Terror of being watched is timeless. This is victory. Amaterasu. Okay. So tomorrow I'll do fate stuff. Let me just focus on getting this done. Probably later. What time is it? 7:30. I'll do sprite animation. But yeah, tomorrow I'll do fate stuff. Tracks. We just hit the 9 page mark. Yeah, it's better that I just finish this up, go over this one last time, then dub it off stream. Because I guarantee you, there's probably some things I still have to change. Like this has gone through like several revisions, just because I just wasn't liking the way it was sounding. It's all good. Right. Word, I hate you sometimes. Mirrors are always going to be the biggest thing. So mirrors. Don't drink unless you're an adult. I always got to repeat that. Speaking of which, give me a second. Today is Thursday. It definitely is Thursday. Okay. Sorry. This is the annoying one. Yeah, this is the annoying one. Sorry, let's see. Because like I mentioned before, Mother Miranda is very extra, extremely extra in a good way. Jesus Christ, that was annoying. Okay. Where's my iPad? All right. So, like I always say, keep an iPad for notes. So, which quote was it? No, wasn't that one. The Eyes of Others. Their thoughts. Okay. All right. That's such a weird, like, spelling of wolf. Ugh. Okay, let me just read what I have so far. Just let's see. Okay. Wow. Holy shit. Go back to school, fucking weirdo. Oh my god. No. Actually, okay. Might have to give this a couple of days because I guarantee you, the moment I start recording, that yeah, I might give this a couple of days. This is done. Like, this is straight up done. I just there's a couple of issues that we're having right now as we've seen. It is raining outside. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. So I think that's good. Let's read this over again. Then, as usual, we'll come up with our ever so cringy final question. All right, let me see if I can read this. The terror of being washed is timeless. From Medusa's petrifying gaze to Amaterasu's reflection in the darkness, and Ross all seeing judgment. I gotta fix that. Horror games inherit these myths, translating them into mechanics that make looking dangerous. In Slender, the 8 pages, every glance risks death. In Silent Hill 3, mirrors reveal itself as the greatest monster. Yep, this is already starting to be bad. You ever get that feeling whenever you talk, like there's like something stuck in your throat? That's the feeling right now. In Resident Evil Village, you can't trust what you see. Are you talking to someone you know, or is it one of Miranda's machinations? Observation itself becomes a weapon used against the player. Always proofread your stuff. You find weird mistakes like that. Observation itself becomes a weapon used against the player. The eyes of the eyes of others are prisons. Their thoughts are cages. Yikes. Veronica Wolf. Wolf? Wow, I was really just like fucking this one up today. Wolf's quote captures the core of horror's fascination. It is never just the monster that scares you, but the gaze that judges, evaluates, and records. In the end, horror challenges the self, control, in the act of witnessing. Every blink, hesitation, and glance can transform the observer into the observed. Looking becomes a test of will and endurance. All right, so let's do one last final question. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this like a couple of days, at least until the cough is gone. All right, now we need a cringy question. A cringy question. I'm allowed to be cringy here. It's been a bit since I've last been diabolical. So when the eyes that watch you are everywhere, can you truly? Yep. Can you never truly look away? Can you ever truly look away? There we go. Yep. There's your cringe. So tell me, when the gaze is everywhere, can you ever truly look away? Yep. There's my diabolical question. So let's read this one more time because I know I have to make a couple of adjustments here tomorrow. The terror of being washed is timeless, from Medusa's petrifying gaze to Amaterasu's reflection in the darkness, and Ra's all-seeing judgment. That sentence has to be fixed. Horror games inherit these myths, translating them into mechanics that make looking dangerous. In Slender, the 8 pages, every glance risks death. In Silent Hill 3, Mirrors reveal the self as the greatest monster. In Resident Evil Village, you can't trust what you see. Are you talking to someone you know, or is it one of Miranda's machinations? Observation itself becomes a weapon used against the player. The eyes of others are prisons. Their thoughts are cages. Veronica Wolf. Wolf's quote captures the core of horror's fascination. It is never just the monster that scares you, but the gaze that judges, evaluates, and records. In the end, horror challenges the self, control, and the act of witnessing. Ugh, I gotta fix that. Every blink, hesitation, and glance can transform the observer into the observed. Looking becomes a test of will and endurance. So tell me, when the gaze is everywhere, can you ever truly look away? I like it. I like it. This is good. But of course, I'm gonna have to do my own peer edit later to make sure everything flows good. But it's been a month and a day, but this script is finally done. There's been a lot of revisions, a lot of revisions. So again, I'm under the weather, plus chest injuries acting up. So give me a couple of days, then I'll try to dub this. Then we should be good. So we finally got it done. So good shit. We'll see what the next horror themed video is going to be about. Besides that, thank you whoever was watching these. I know people do watch these. It's been a long time coming, but this is finally done. All right, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll come back to sprite animation later. Tomorrow I'll do some fake stuff. Other than that, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.